Hi students, welcome back to another class. We're still focusing on las profesiones y oficios, professions and trade. Before we continue into today's lesson, vamos a repasar. We're going to review. Do you remember this question and response from the last class? So to find out what somebody wants to be in the future, we ask, ¿Qué quieres ser en el futuro? Y para responder, we say, en el futuro, yo quiero ser, followed by the profession. For example, en el futuro, yo quiero ser cocinero, or en el futuro, yo quiero ser cocinera. Alright? And remember, we don't use the articles, the el or the la, when we're responding. Also remember that we have the masculine and the feminine professions. For today, we're going to talk about why it is that you want to become a particular profession, why you want to be a doctor, why you want to be a lawyer, etc. To find out why someone wants to become a particular profession, we ask the question, ¿Por qué quieres ser? And then the profession would go on the line. That is, ¿Por qué quieres ser? Then the profession goes on the line. And this means, why do you want to be a, followed by the profession. So for example, ¿Por qué quieres ser cocinera? This means, why do you want to be a chef? So all you need, students, is ¿Por qué quieres ser? And then you put the profession on the line. Let's do another example. ¿Por qué quieres ser dentista? This means, why do you want to be a dentist? Notice all I did was to say ¿Por qué quieres ser? And then I placed the profession on the line, and in this case it is dentisto. So remember, students, all you need to say is ¿Por qué quieres ser? And then the profession goes on the line. And this means, why do you want to be a, whichever profession it is. Try these three for yourselves. Remember, ¿Por qué quieres ser? And then you put the profession on the line. So when we're responding to the question, we want to say the firefighter is brave, the soldier is talented, the police is hardworking, etc. So to say that, all we need is el, followed by the profession s, and then you put the adjective, or la, followed by the profession s, and then you put the adjective. So let us look on some adjectives in Spanish that we can use to describe the different professions. You will note that I have an O/A for most of the adjectives, and we'll talk about that soon. So we have rico, rica, talentoso, talentosa, creativo, creativa, honesto, honesta, artístico, artística, cariñoso, cariñosa. And we also have competitivo, competitiva, ambicioso, ambiciosa. For those adjectives ending with O, we will use them to describe the masculine professions. For example, el dentisto es cariñoso. However, for the adjectives ending with an A, we will use those to describe the feminine professions. For example, la dentista es cariñosa. So just remember, if the adjective ends with O, it describes the masculine profession, dentisto cariñoso. But if the adjective ends with an A, then it will describe the feminine professions. For example, dentista cariñosa. How would you say the following sentences in Spanish? Write them in your books. On the other hand, there are some adjectives that do not end with an A or an O. For these adjectives, we just leave them alone. We do not change them. So we have them here. Paciente, responsable, valiente, fuerte, puntual, importante. Another time, paciente, responsable, valiente, fuerte, puntual, importante. Notice they don't end with the A or O. So let us say we want to say the dentist is responsible. We would say el dentisto es responsable, or la dentista es responsable. Notice that responsable remains the same even though we have el dentisto and la dentista. We also have the adjective that ends with an R in the masculine form. We simply add an A to get the feminine form. For example, the adjective hardworking, that is trabajador, trabajador. For the feminine form, it would be trabajadora because we added an A. Now, your homework will be posted on Google Classroom, but it is also right here. You're writing a short paragraph in Spanish which includes the following information. And that's our class for today, students. Take care. Bye-bye.